Welcome back to the Tosanak Recreation Area. I'll have to admit it does feel a little bit like a Monday to me, but it is Tuesday, so I thought we would go on a short little hike to see kind of how the woods has changed, especially since April when we first started coming out here and looking for wildflowers. I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend and had a chance to get outside at least in between the rainstorms a little bit. So let's get this turned around. And you can kind of see that the Shell Rock River is up a little bit from where it has been. It has a pretty good flow to it, but it's a little, I always compare it to chocolate milk in color. And you can hear the ringneck pheasant roosters that are cackling in the background. And there are still some wildflowers around. Here is the wild geranium that we saw, and as well as the phlox that are blooming. So there's still some color out here in the woods. But as we hike along the river trail, you're going to notice that the plant materials to the right and to the left of us are a lot taller than they were before. Here's another wildflower. This red one here, that's columbine. You know, a lot of people that have perennials in their gardens at home are going to have columbine. So you can see that it's getting to be a lot greener to the left and right of the trail as we hike along. And as you notice, I'm going to be going in and out of shade as the leaf cover overhead fills in. So it's really been a unique experience being able to be out here with you guys and see this change as we go from spring into summer. And the plants have come up and disappeared all as we go along. It's been kind of interesting. I've actually kept a journal as we've been doing this. So it's neat to see all the different kinds of wildflowers that we've seen. Okay, and I know here we've talked about the May apple. And here is a May apple that's just starting to become the seed or the fruit portion. So that's neat to see. A lot of people were wondering what I'm stepping in. This right here, this is not poison ivy. It may look like it because it's a vine, but if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves, and remember poison ivy has 3 leaves. The old saying, leaves of 3, let it be. So the 5 leaf is just Engelmann ivy. It's a regular, so to speak, type of ivy plant. So you can see a lot more shade than we had in April. All of the Mayflowers are the May apples. Look at how wide open that is, just as the middle of it is becoming the fruit. Behind it there, that leaf is the bloodroot. If you remember, it kind of looks like the Batman signal. So there's the remnants of bloodroot still around. Let's see if I notice any of the others. I'm guessing the early ones, the anemones, the Dutchman's breeches, and all of those, their leaves have probably already disappeared as we've gone from season to season. There's still some jack-in-the-pulpits. So there's one jack-in-the-pulpit right there. So there's still some of those around. The birds are very vocal in the woods today. Probably because it's a nice sunny day. Honestly, we haven't had one of those for a while, have we? So for those of you watching, what were you able to do this weekend? How did you get outside and enjoy Memorial Day weekend. We're almost to that concrete pad, if you remember, that I was standing on not so long ago. We'll venture down here and see what it looks like. Oh, if you can see ahead of me, that concrete kind of landing is underwater again. It's pretty muddy coming down here if you're wondering why I'm walking. Yeah, we've got a tree caught up on it. But that landing is underwater right now. I do know that there were lots of people that were canoeing and kayaking, at least in Rockford, over the weekend, so that's kind of neat to see and be able to get out onto the rivers, especially as temperatures warm up. Oh, here's the leaves of the wild ginger. It's kind of round shaped, but you can see, their flowers are all done and gone. And soon the woods will be filled with these plants right here. This is nettles. So there are little hairs along the leaves that, if you're walking out in shorts, they can catch on you and kind of irritate, itch. And they can get to be pretty tall as they mature in the woods. So within the next couple of weeks, that'll probably be the mature plant that we see. It'll kind of cover up all the May apples that are out there now. We'll go up here to this top knob and see what's going on up here. Just to let you know that beginning on June 1st, our Facebook Lives are going to change a little bit. Instead of doing them Monday through Thursday, I'm going to do them Tuesday and Thursday only. And we will just be venturing out into Floyd County and seeing some of our other wildlife areas in order to get all 33 of them covered. Pretty sticky and humid out here today with all this rain. What a big surprise. Humidity in Iowa. It's great for the crops, not so good for the people, right? All right, so we'll take a view right here from this little bridge. And I think this is where I'll leave you today. So hope you guys have a great day. If you get outside and enjoy this weather before the next storm pops up. And I will see you all tomorrow from somewhere in Floyd County. Have a great day. Bye.